sudden I become all those things. It's pretty awesome. You can do it. All you have to do is write it down and see it. So let me ask you a question. Anyone have any problems? Raise your hand if you have any kind of problem. Any kind of problem. You all have problems? Okay, good. We all have problems. Good. So we're going to work on that. Now, just a few weeks ago, I had a problem. Actually, I shared my problem with Marina. Where's Marina? Oh, we went to a salsa convention on Memorial Day weekend, and we were hanging out, and we were complaining about, well, it started like an hour late, and the shows wasn't that good, and the band didn't come on for another hour, and it was up in Hollywood. Hollywood Invited, the Lowe's Motel, right, hotel. And so you have to park next door in the underground parking. So I park in the underground parking. Now mind you, it's like Saturday night, Friday night. So I had to go down 1, 2, all the way down to the 6th floor and park my car. Now when I go down to park my car, I feel a little uncomfortable because I'm in Hollywood. It's like Hollywood and Highland. And now I'm down 6 stories low. And I'm parking my car, and I get that gut. You ever get that gut feeling like maybe you shouldn't park here? You know what I'm talking about? So I'm thinking I shouldn't park here because there's a lot of cars, but I have to park like over the wall, kind of in the out of the way place. So I know I shouldn't do this, but I park my car anyway because who listens to their gut? So I parked my car, and I went in and I told you everything that happened, right? But I stayed at that place complaining pretty much the whole time till 3:30 in the morning. Because that's salsa for you. You dance all night, and then all of a sudden it's 3:30 in the morning, and all of a sudden you're going out to Hollywood to your parked car, which is 6 stories down, and it's 3:30 in the morning. I got a problem. But not that big a problem, so I'm kind of glad because finally I'm getting out of there, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to go get my car. So I go down to 6th floor, I get out in the elevator, I go to get my car. I look for my car, and my car is gone. Now I have a real problem. My car is gone. I'm like, holy shit. And you know who I blamed? You know who I blamed?
Marina.
I should have blamed Marina. No, I didn't blame Marina. I didn't blame myself. You know who I blamed? I blamed God. How could God do this to me? I've just survived a near-death experience, and now, when I finally get back on my feet, my car is stolen. Now, it would have been helpful if I would have took personal responsibility. I could have, but I wasn't in the mood at that time. I was a little upset. So my car is gone. And mind you, I left everything in my car. I left my phone in my car. I left all I had was a credit card because you needed to pay for the parking. So all I had was a credit card. It's 3:30 in the morning, and I'm 6 floors down. I'm thinking, oh my God. So first I blamed God, but that didn't get me anywhere. So then I blame myself. I go, why didn't I listen? My gut told me, do not park here. Why didn't I listen? I'm asking you, why didn't I listen?
You're a bad listener.
It wasn't convenient.
I didn't listen because I'm not used to listening to my gut. I don't always listen to my gut. I don't actually practice listening to my gut. But what if I told you there's a way to learn how to practice listening to your gut? Would you be interested in knowing how that happens?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I know how to do it. So there's this guy, his name is David Hawkins. Have you ever heard of David Hawkins? He wrote this book called Power versus Force. Power versus Force. In the book, he tells you how to tap into this kind of thing, how to know what to do in these kind of situations, or any problem you might be having. A yes and no problem. So here's how you do it. You take these 2 fingers like this, and you ask yourself a question. So I'm going to ask you to all do this. Take your 2 fingers like this, okay? And then ask yourself, say, my name is, don't say my name, say your name. My name is James. And notice how strong you are. Do it with the other hand.
My name is James.
Right? Now call yourself a different name, like Bob or something. You notice any difference in street?
Jennifer.
I hope you do, otherwise we're really in trouble. So the point is, when you tell the truth, you become empowered. When you lie to yourself, you get weak. This is very interesting. Now, if I had practiced this more often, then I would have known when I went to go park my car, should I park here? Hell no! But since I wasn't practiced in tuning into my inner gut, because guess what? The body doesn't lie. The body never lies. Always tells the truth. How many times has your gut told you something and you didn't do it? Anybody? Yeah, lots of times, right? So it's a practice. I have to ask my body, what, you want to do this? You want to go to the store? Yeah, okay, go to the store. But it's a practice, so I'm giving you that. But I wish I would have known that when I was 6 floors down. But that didn't solve my problem then, did it? I'm still 6 floors down. So I start walking and I'm complaining because that's what I do because I don't practice anything else besides complaining. So I'm walking around and you know how they're in a circular fashion, right? 6 floors down. So I walk around, I'm complaining, what am I gonna do? There's no one around because it's 3:30 in the morning. And the only cars I see look like they've been abandoned. They think they've been there forever. So I walk around. And I walk and I go, well, I might as well go back to the elevator. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I get back around. I walk around, and lo and behold, over there is my car. Oh my God, my car. And you know what I did? The first thing I did is I thanked God. The same guy had just complained that he lost my car. And I'm like, thank you, God, you saved my car. Oh my God, I feel so much better. So I go in my car and I'm so grateful. I'm like, oh, my car and my phone and all my stuff. The same car I drove over there that I didn't really notice, and the same thing I was complaining about. All of a sudden, do you ever notice that when you lose something, all of a sudden it becomes very valuable to you? And if you get it back, hopefully, you're very grateful. Isn't that weird? Like we have to lose stuff to actually value it at all. And that's what happened to me. I'm like, shit, I don't really value anything. Nothing at all. But when I saw that, I said, grateful. And I said, well, how come I'm not grateful? Same thing, I don't really practice being grateful. In fact, I practice being ungrateful as much as I can. But grateful can be a practice. So I told you, how do you practice being grateful? Do you want to know?
Yes.
Okay, so how about this? How about that to practice gratitude, the best way to do it is have a near-death experience. Anyone had a near-death experience? You had one, right? Doesn't it make life amazing?
Yes.
All of a sudden you really appreciate life. Now, one problem with the near-death experience is there's a chance you might die.
Oh.
So you don't want to do it unless But what if I could have told you that I'm going to share with you an almost near-death experience? You're not going to die, but you'll feel some of the symptoms of dying. Are you interested?
Yeah.
Are you game?
Yeah.
All right, so here's how we're going to develop gratitude. Here's what we're going to do. You are going to take a breath, okay? Then you're going to empty yourself completely of breath and hold that breath out as long as you can. You'll get uncomfortable. You won't die. As long as you can. Now, don't try to break the world's record. But hold it out a little bit longer than you're comfortable with. Okay? So wait a second. We're all going to do that. All right, so let's all take a big inhale. And then take an exhale. Empty your breath. Draw your diaphragm back. All the air out of your body and then hold it out. Hold it out. Hold it out. Stop holding. Stop breathing. Hold it out. And then whenever you feel really uncomfortable, breathe in. Did you breathe in? Are you still alive? Notice how it tastes. Notice how it feels. Do you feel any gratitude for your breath?
Yeah.
Do you feel
Yes.
it? Like all of a sudden you have gratitude for your breath. Like holy shit. Something I didn't even care about that I just took for granted. Breath is really important and I'm grateful I can breathe. And that's kind of this. It's like if you can mirror it and put together the feeling and the thought. So now you have a feel for it, right? You know what it feels like. So what I'm going to suggest to you is when you go out to your car tonight, assuming it's there, just say thank you. I'm so grateful you're here, car. This is awesome. I'm going to drive home. This is awesome. Thank you so much. And when you get home to those people who've been bothering you, you say, look, thank you for being in my life. I am so grateful you're in my life. I really appreciate it. And when we wake up in the morning, do the same thing. Hey, that job that's really bothering me, I really appreciate this job because it pays for my car. Gratitude, like the practice of gratitude. But get the feeling. And if you lose the feeling, empty yourself of breath. And when that breath comes gushing back in, go, I am grateful. And I just want you to do it. I'm very grateful to all of you because 6 months ago I couldn't even talk. I literally couldn't talk. And I've been able to come here and talk. And I appreciate all of you and I'm very grateful.
Yeah.